Hey friends, welcome back to the podcast. It's me, it's Nicole, and I am so excited about what is coming up inside the mental gym for equestrians. So here's the thing. Lately, I've noticed this pattern in so many riders. You know what to do, but the moment the pressure hits, your brain slams on the brakes. You freeze, you second guess, your knees get tight, you're, hunched forward, or your body just won't do what you've trained it to do. Sound familiar? So here's the thing. I keep seeing this pattern over and over and over in so many riders. You can ride really well at home. Perhaps you're even going through patterns flawlessly at home. But when the pressure hits, when it's showtime, something shifts. Your heart starts pounding, your legs go stiff, you're gripping at the knees, your breathing gets shallow, you're pitching forward, and suddenly the horse that you know inside and out, they feel like a stranger. You pick at your horse, you hesitate in your cues, and that easy flowing connection that you had in practice, it just disappears. That is not a lack of skill. That is reflecting a mental block. Your brain just hitting the brakes right when your body is trying to go. It's why you can't seem to ride as well in the pen as you do at home. And no amount of drilling patterns or just relaxing fixes it because it's not a riding problem. It's a mental problem. That's exactly why I created the Melt Your Riding Blocks Masterclass. This isn't just mindset talk. It's a special process to help you literally melt away those hidden blocks at the subconscious level. I will guide you through it. Oh, and we're doing this live, so I will literally guide you through this live step by step so that you can feel the shift happen in real time. So good, guys, so good. You don't have to try harder. You just have to let the process do the work. When I say that we are melting your riding blocks, I mean melting them. You're going to walk away lighter, clearer, more connected to your horse, the version of you that rides with total freedom and calm confidence. And the best part, it's completely free for all MGE members. So if you're already a part of the Mental Gym for Equestrians, you will get the link and the invite and everything. You're already set to go. So again, if you're already inside MGE, yay, you've got access. And if you are not yet in, now is the time. Join us, get the tools, and experience this shift for yourself. All right. This masterclass is happening live on Sunday, October 12th. The time was voted on and selected by the current students of MGE so that we can have the most people live possible. So it's happening live on Sunday, the 12th. And I could not be more excited. I love going through this process and I love serving you guys. I love working with my students live and I'm so excited to do this and connect with everybody. I'm just so excited. Okay, so let's dive into today's episode. And don't forget, when you're ready to melt those blocks once and for all, by which I mean this week, you know where to find me. Links in the show notes, mentalgymforequestrians.com. You've got to come on Sunday to join us live. Okay. Now, let's talk about these 5 common mistakes in mental prep. So I was thinking about this and I love to just reflect on my clients and see what commonalities do I see, what comes up over and over and over so that I can share that and help even more people. And so these are 5 common mistakes that I see come up over and over and over when it comes to mental prep, your mindset, and the mental game for riders. Mistake number 1 is thinking that saddle time equals mental prep. Wrong. No. I cannot count how many times I've had a rider tell me, if I just ride more, I'll feel more confident. If only it were that simple. But here's what happens. They add hours, drill harder, and yes, maybe the horse gets better, maybe. But the rider still spirals under pressure because saddle time trains your horse, not your brain. And here's the thing, even if you're building muscle memory, that muscle memory gets overridden. Is that the right word? Overridden. We're going to go with it. Your muscle memory is going to be overridden by your nervous system freaking out when you add that pressure because you haven't trained for it. One rider that I worked with, she was schooling 6 days a week. And yet the moment she would hit the arena, she froze up in the show pen. Why? Because she never trained her mental game. The same nerves, doubt, and negative self-talk, it showed up every single time. Confidence, unfortunately, it does not magically appear after a certain number of hours. You build it by training your mind with the same consistency you train your horse. That's number 1. Now, number 2. Mistake number 2 is ignoring your nervous system. Most riders, they try to push through nerves. They mistake grit for regulation, but they're not the same thing. Not at all. Here's the problem. Your nervous system is designed for survival. Under pressure, it flips into fight, flight, freeze, fawn. You've heard the thing, right? That's why your breathing goes shallow. Your hands shake, your legs clamp, and your horse feels static instead of flow. I had a client who rode beautifully at home, fluid, confident, connected, but in the show pen, her body betrayed her. Or should I say, her body did what it was supposed to do, which is it was attempting to protect her. Her nervous system is doing nervous system things. Once she learned to reset her nervous system in under a minute and train her nervous system to create that safety for herself, she went from stiff and frantic to smooth and connected. Regulation is not weakness. This is the foundation of consistent, calm, repeatable confidence. And this is actually something that I go very in-depth on inside the Mental Gym for Equestrians. I have my own system that I've created with the rider regulation protocol that trains riders on exactly how to do this. Now, mistake number 3, mentally rehearsing failure. I've done this, absolutely. And this is one that sneaks by a lot of people. Now, visualization is one of the most powerful tools that you have, but most riders use it against themselves, or they don't even realize that they're doing this, that they are mentally rehearsing failure. I've heard riders say things like, I keep seeing myself just blowing the stop, right? Just blowing through it. Or I can't stop picturing my horse missing that lead. And then, surprise, that's exactly what happens. Neuroscience shows us why. When you rehearse failure, and this is the thing people miss, is they think that rehearsing failure means that they're sitting there with their eyes closed, legs crossed, like literally just visualizing this failure. No, not at all. when you rehearse failure, which means that you can literally, just what I'm saying, these thoughts of like, I can't stop picturing my horse missing this lead, that is rehearsing failure. That's what that is. Your brain fires these same pathways. These are physical things in your brain as if you were actually failing. You are literally training your body and your brain to expect mistakes. One of my riders switched this habit. Instead of replaying what could go wrong, she began rehearsing the ride that she wanted. Within weeks, she noticed her body automatically staying calm and flowing through the pattern. So don't rehearse disaster. Wire your brain to expect success, and you'll ride like it. All right, 3 mistakes in. Mistake number 4, perfectionism disguised as preparation. Perfectionism is sneaky. Oh, it's so sneaky. It feels like standards, like drive, like excellence. But what I've seen time and again is perfectionism kills confidence. Why? Because perfectionism is impossible. Riders chasing it tense up, micromanage every freaking stride, and disconnect from your horse. Instead of flow and feel, you ride tight and disconnected. One client told me that she was terrified of making even one mistake in the pen. That fear, oh, hello mental block. Fear is a mental block. That fear made her stiff. And ironically, mistakes came faster. Once she learned to release perfectionism and ride with presence, her whole demeanor shifted. She rode lighter, freer, and her scores climbed. Progress and presence beat perfection every single time. Hands down. Allow me to climb on my soapbox, please. All right. Now, we've done 4 mistakes, and I promised you 5, so here is number 5. Mistake number 5, thinking that mental prep is a one-time thing. This one might sting, but it's true. A single deep breath before the gate, a quick visualization in the truck, it's not enough. It's not enough. Mental prep isn't a Band-Aid. It is a system. Sporadic practice fizzles under pressure. Consistent training makes confidence automatic. The difference between amateurs and pros is simple. Amateurs dabble in mindset tools. Pros train them daily. That's why their composure looks effortless. Treat your mental prep as a discipline, not a last-minute trick. That's how you create confidence that sticks. And that's why I love what I've put together inside of the Mental Gym for Equestrians, where I've put together an entire system for riders so that you don't have to be guessing. You don't have to wander and throw spaghetti at the wall. It's a system to build this confidence and mental prep. Now, the good news. So to recap, the 5 mistakes are we had thinking saddle time is mental prep, ignoring your nervous system, mentally rehearsing failure, perfectionism disguised as preparation, and thinking mental prep is a one-time thing. Those are the 5 common mistakes that I see over and over. Now, these 5 mistakes don't mean that you're broken. So if you're sitting there raising your hand being like, ooh, that was me, they're just blocks. They're just blocks. These are patterns that your brain has practiced for years, potentially decades, even many decades. And the good news, there is good news. Blocks can be melted. You are not stuck with these patterns until the end of your days. Limiting beliefs can be rewritten. Confidence can be trained. That's what my upcoming live masterclass, Melt Your Riding Blocks, is all about. But it isn't something that you can buy on its own. It's only for riders inside the mental gym for equestrians. And you can get access to as long as you're in by the live date. So by Sunday, October 12th. After that, it goes back in the vault. So you can attend live or you get the replay only if you're inside MGE or you join by October 12th. When you join MGE, you'll unlock the masterclass and my system that makes those breakthroughs stick. You get my proven system that rewires limiting beliefs, regulates your nervous system, and step into the confident rider identity you've always wanted. Join MGE. I can't wait to see you on Sunday for this live masterclass and start riding with the confidence, focus, and freedom your horse has been waiting for. Talk soon.